Hello guys, and welcome to a new showcase. Today I'm gonna be showing you our next collection, which is gonna be our October 2021 collection, the Wizard's Tower. Last month I think I did a poor job at showcasing the upcoming collection, and you guys made sure of letting me know on Discord and Patreon, and I want to show it to you. So let's get started. This collection is a little bit different than others in the sense that it's like two collections in one, or let's say two themes in one, outside of the Wizard's Tower and inside of the Wizard's Tower. This is our main character, Ossir Arcanis. He's a dragonborn wizard with ancient powers. He's kind of old, he's very powerful, but he's been missing for quite some time now. So the story revolves around him and making sure you can find this guy or help him out, whatever's happening to him. Outside of the tower, we have a band of bugbears. These guys came out pretty neat. Now, here we have a couple of pets or familiars in our story. They're inside of the Wizard's Tower. They're pets of Ossir, the ancient wizard. We have this lizard, chipmunk, a fox, and an owl, and the reindeer. Moving forward, we have goblins, forest goblins. Who doesn't love goblins? These are pretty badass. This guy's pose is just awesome. Everything these guys just so cool, at least for a goblin. This is, goblins are not the fiercest or the toughest creatures, but it's still cool to have a nice dynamic miniature for them, as they're pretty much used in every game. That's the first part, or most of the first part of the collection. The goblins obviously come with these traps, as goblins do, some sort of bear trap. This chain, it all prints in place, but as you can see here, it has these small supports that'll break the first time you bend the chain, and then the chain will move freely. And finally, for this first part of the collection, we have this stone golem. This guy is just a beast. It came out super nice. I know what you're thinking. If you want to just use the golem, you can do that. You don't need to use all these extra stones. There's that. You can just use the golem if you want, or use it as a complete piece, just like that. As most collections, here we have a lot of open lock walls. These are like some sort of dungeon inside the tower. The cool part about this Wizard's Tower is that from the outside it looks like a regular Wizard's Tower. It's slim and very tall, but on the inside it goes under. So there's 8 levels beneath the tower that you need to go down, and they're all puzzles and dungeons that you need to complete in order to advance through the mission. So it looks like a tower going up from the outside, but once you get in, you go down, and every level is so different than the one before that it's just such a fun time. And these walls are meant to be used as walls for those dungeons. These are open lock compatible floor tiles and wall tiles. You can just download the open lock clip for free. You can find it by just searching on Google OpenLock clip download, and the clip goes in here in these little like slots on the bottom, and it connects these tiles. Now for the fun part, or at least my favorite part of this collection, are the mimics. We have 4 different mimics. This is a chair and other types of furniture. The idea here is that there's a spirit or a mimic or something like that that can take whatever shape or form he or she wants. So that's why you have so many here. For props and more furniture, non-mimic furniture, we have these bookshelves, which came out super nice. These are very versatile. Of course, they can be used in almost any situation. Some props, books, candles. You can always kit bash and do something very interesting with these kinds of props. You get more props. This wizard is very knowledgeable, and he likes to read, and he likes trinkets and interesting things that help him do more investigation and experiments. So he has a lot of things that help him do that. You got this platform, you can put whatever you need here on top. These kinds of platforms I always like to use in combat, as they introduce interesting ways that the combat can end up happening. Just makes it more interesting than having a flat surface. We have more props here. This one's pretty important in the story. More laboratory and experiments, props, and models. Remember when I said earlier that all the models were done? Well, I messed up. That was yesterday. I was recording, and today I was checking all the models to make sure we send them all to pre-supporting. And oh, surprise, there's one model that's not yet done, and this is it. It's a green dragon. It's still early. There's some things like the arm here that you can see nice detail already on it, but there's also a lot to work on. You can see it's pretty rough still. It looks like a baby dragon right now, because some of the proportions, the big hands and all of that, but it's gonna change. This is not the final model. This is the only one that I didn't show up to this point in the video, but here it is. It's gonna be a nice surprise to see it finished and painted once the collection releases next month. But there you have it. Now it seems like a more complete collection. I also felt like it was missing something big other than the golem, but with this, it's now complete and it's perfect, and it looks so awesome. It's gonna be epic. And obviously, this dragon has to do with the Dragonborn wizard Ossir in the story, or at least in the lore. So you have to see the PDF to check that out and to learn more about these characters. That's gonna be it for this update, guys. Hope you like the minis. I'm obviously gonna send this to be painted to the art studio we work with. So whenever I have something back, I'm gonna do a showcase, as I always do every month, so that you can see how these look once they're painted, and maybe get some inspiration by seeing those painted. So yep, thank you very much. Thank you for sticking around. Please make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. It helps a lot doing more content like this. And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you. Take care. Cheers.